The annual Chinese TV program, March the 15th show that exposes the worst company practices, aired on Sunday. As big Chinese companies were quaking in their boots, ordinary Chinese people hope the show will do more to help build a consumer-friendly environment. Tang Bo reports.
It's 8:30 at night. The annual Consumer Day Gala program goes on the air. It targets a range of companies for various unfriendly consumer practices and highlights the rights of Chinese consumers, people like Chen Hongmin and her family.
I remember there was a time the show exposed a tire maker which produced defective products that were contrary to what the company's advertisement said. My husband is a businessman and he has to travel a lot. I was very worried that his car's tires might have problems.
Chen once bought a pair of sneakers for her son online, but the bad quality and unconvincing after-sales services forced her to buy another pair at the store. She didn't turn to any legal methods to protect her rights. Instead, she kept quiet.
After I watched the show, I learned that there were many ways that I can protect my consumer rights. I didn't bother to do that before, but now I realize it's easy and important to report all unfriendly consumer practices.
The annual 315 show is named after the date it's televised every year, March the 15th. It marks World Consumer Rights Day and features undercover and investigative journalism on the violation of consumer rights in China. Allegations detailed by reports in the past have resulted in real changes and improvements from exposed companies.
There have been policies to protect consumer rights, but we should improve the implementation of those rules at the same time.
There should be joint efforts from the relevant departments to cope with the problem. A consumer rights show is far from enough.
We need tougher punishment for those companies that conduct consumer-unfriendly practices.
As for the annual show, what's equally important is to ensure all viewers and consumers that media supervision will always be there to protect their rights and interests. Chen Hongmin and her family are just a few of many Chinese that demand better policy and regulative environment to protect their consumer rights. Not everyone in China has watched the program, but the determined fight against shoddy products and services highlighted in the show will surely affect every single one of them. Tang Bo, CCTV, Beijing.